President Donald Trump waxed about the beauty of the White House in snow on Sunday as the government shutdown hit day 23. "Wish I could share with everyone the beauty and majesty of being in the White House and looking outside at the snow-filled lawns and rose garden. Really is something special country, special place," he tweeted. First Lady Melania Trump tweeted photos of snowy Washington, D.C. that appeared to be taken from the White House residence. One photo shows the ellipse in the National Mall in the snow, with the Washington Monument in the distance. The other shows the snow-covered White House lawn in the West Wing, where the Oval Office is located. At least 9 people have died in the storm that battered the Midwest and Washington, D.C. this weekend, dumping up to 10 inches on the nation's capital. More than 785 flights had been cancelled, and another 1,720 delayed on Sunday, with 45 flights preemptively grounded for Monday. Lawmakers are scheduled to return to Capitol Hill on Monday, although it's unclear if that will be affected by the weather. None of the votes scheduled in the House or Senate for Monday evening deal with reopening the government. Negotiations are as frozen as the ground in Washington as the shutdown became the longest in America's history over the weekend. No meetings between the White House and Democrats are scheduled after Trump walked out of a sit-down last week. Share this article. Share. The president spent the weekend at the White House with nothing on his public schedule. His Twitter feed remained full, however, as he spent Saturday ranting about special counsel Robert Mueller, the FBI, its agents, and a New York Times report that the Bureau was investigating Trump as a possible secret of Russia. On Sunday, he accused Democrats of having fun while he is in the White House waiting to make a deal to end the government shutdown. "I'm in the White House, waiting. The Democrats are everywhere but Washington as people await their pay. They are having fun and not even talking," he tweeted. He also wrote on Saturday, "There's almost nobody in the WH but me, and I do have a plan on the shutdown." He did not share any details of that plan. Senator Lindsey Graham told Fox News Sunday the plan was to make a deal. "The plan is to do a deal," Graham said.